What up? It's Power here, guys, and we're back for some more Afterbirth. Great singing for me, eh? But yeah, we're back for some more Afterbirth. Should be a fun one today, and trying to get some more greed runs on the go. Who have we not done it with? Everyone except the Lost, and honestly, kind of don't feel like doing the Lost today for my own sanity. My brain's kind of fried. So, we got the D4, which is always a lifesaver for me. Because once you get a bad run, it's just like, boom, you're back in it. So this should be easy enough. I say that now, but, you know, it could be really tough. Let's go. See what we can do. Couple coins. We got that Papa Fly on the go as well there, I just noticed. Which is nice, but pretty tough first wave. The waves just go by slowly, you know. There's a 1. There's a 2. And, okay, this is rough. Ow. But we should be able to do this one. Yeah, this should be okay. After I get the first coin, or the first key, hopefully we'll get a good item. I mean, greed mode is so subjective on what item you get first, isn't it? So, I'm kind of hesitant to play it sometimes, but, you know, I gotta get that. I gotta get that 100 coins. Gotta be a winner, you know. Ah, getting bodied really hardly. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, well, thankfully this is the last one here, so maybe we can get these guys turned into regular poops. Are we ready to go? Yeah, this is awesome. I'm ready. As Patrick Star would say. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time, actually, but guys, I gotta go back to the dentist pretty soon. I'm pretty sad about that. I guess in November of last year, I went and got a root canal on one of my front teeth. And I thought, you know, that was the end of my problems because all the pain went away. I wasn't getting any more toothaches. And it was grand. Like, I was really happy about that. But, sadly, my sort of abscess keeps coming back. It was a little lump on my gum that keeps coming back. And it's called like a dental fistula, which is basically a, you know, it's an infection that's pushing out of your gum. And, unfortunately for me, it keeps coming back. Like, there is no pain, but there is a, you know, lump that keeps on popping, and it keeps on bursting and then growing back. So I'm going to have to go book a dentist appointment this week to get a little bit of a small surgery done on my gum. I think it's called like an hypothery or something. I can't pronounce it, man, but it's essentially a surgery in which the dentist slices a little slice in your gum and removes the root of the tooth, and then puts like an artificial root on the tooth, and then it removes all of the infected tissue. So I'm gonna have to get my gum sliced open and basically get the top of my tooth removed. But you know, it sounds really scary. But I don't mind the dentist too much because with modern sort of medicine, dentist is really painless. Like my root canal, I didn't even feel a thing. And I'm hoping for this one I'll not feel a thing either. When my mouth is going to be numbed up, I'm going to be like Rocky after his fight with Ivan Drago. Yo, Adrian, I did it, Adrian. So it should be fun. But I'm hoping to get it done relatively soon because I'm going to have to get some stitches in the roof of my mouth. And I'm going to be unable to record for a day or two. So once I have the surgery date, I say surgery date, you know, you don't really have to go to the hospital for this, by the way. You can literally just get it done in most dentist offices. I'm gonna pop that now. See what I get. Ipecac. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Look at that, man. That is just... That's insane. That is just insane. That's really just what I wanted, Ipecac. I'm actually going to take these because I'm going to reroll into, you know, I think with the D6, you can get such great items, and there's nothing really I can get, is there? Ipecack's fun, but, you know, it's boring. Nobody likes Ipecack, so let's see what we can get. We have 10 cents. Can I do anything with 10 cents? 10 cents, little man. Put that in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh. My jungle love. Owe me, oh. I think I wanna know ya. Adios. I was gonna have to take damage anyway, so I don't care. Okay, I think I wanna, you know, complete this floor and then I'll hit it. Look at that, man, that god tier. It's pretty badass. Oh man, that freaking boomerang tier. Not nice. Again, another boomerang tier. Yeah, that can go and do one. I really don't like that. Whoa, that lazy worm. Okay. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. But I'm really lazy when it comes to dental surgeries. Like, usually I would leave it until it starts hurting, but I know from my past experience, like, see, when you get an abscess, man, it's really not worth it. It is so painful. I think dental pain is one of the worst pains imaginable. Even more so than like a broken arm or broken leg. I broke my foot and I've broke my arm, and you know, while they are pretty sore, it is pretty sore breaking your arm. But so the way I broke my arm was I was playing football with people who were a lot older than me. Pinky, I'll take that. And what basically happened was I was playing football with someone who was older than me, and I decided to hop in nets to play goalkeeper. And essentially the guy hit a giant shot, like a really, really powerful shot at me. And the shot was so powerful that it broke my arm. Now, I was like 10 years old at the time. You know, the guy didn't intentionally set it to break my arm. Or at least I don't think he did. But I was 10 years old at the time, and, you know, he did that. And I ended up going to bed that night and sleeping with my arm broken. Like, it was sore, but I didn't know it was broke, if you get me. Like, it wasn't really sore until I moved it, and, you know, I went to bed, and then in the middle of the night, I rolled over, and I rolled on it, and it was really freaking sore. I was like, ah! I started screaming, and my dad heard me, and I was like, yeah, he goes, I think you might have fractured or broken your arm. So we went to hospital, and they, basically put me in a cast. You know the weirdest thing about breaking a bone? It's, when you take the cast off afterwards, because your muscle is degraded, obviously, from, you know, not using it for so long. And it was so weird because my arm started floating, you know, it started floating up in the air. It was so weightless. Such a weird feeling. Really weird feeling. I will take Horror Babylon. Yeah, well. Just to get that extra speed. Blow that guy up. Okay. This is weird. That was kind of funny, right? Magic mushroom, magic mushroom, magic mushroom, magic mushroom. And then I broke my foot. So the story of how I broke my foot is I was playing indoor soccer, and you had basically weren't allowed to wear shoes. It was at a youth club. You basically wear your socks. Just the way it is, you know. Nobody really cares. Because people were using their shoes, and the floor was getting stained and all that, so you had to play in your socks. And there was a radiator inside the inside the thing, and the ball, basically, it's a really light ball. It wasn't like a, you know, those plastic footballs you get, you know, the wind balls that can be swept away by the wind really easily. It was one of those, and it was little small nets. So what happened was the ball went on beside a radiator, and it was stuck under the radiator, and I went and freaking kicked the ball, and I kicked the radiator and freaking broke my foot. Well, I didn't break it. I fractured it and broke a toe. But the funny thing, the funny thing to me was the fact that I still played on. Like I hopped in nets, and I just did nets the rest of the night. And my team ended up winning. It was three aside. Kind of funny. So I ended up going. They gave me a cast on my foot, and I had to wear that. And that's how I broke my foot. But see, that pain that you get isn't really like, constant. Like, it's only sore when you move. Whereas a toothache is just like a throbbing pulse all the time. Especially like an abscess tooth. I had an abscess toothache. And the only thing that would really cure it was gargling cold water. Because obviously the cold water, the nerve of the cold water, the nerve was just being numb from the cold water. And that was cool, but... Oops. By the way, I'm trying to get as much things as I can, and then I'm going to re-roll out of it at the last minute. So, that's the plan. Hey. But I kind of fear at this point, because I can't really feel my nerve in my tooth, because it was taken out in the root canal. So I'm kind of thinking, what if I did have the nerve in my tooth? Would my tooth be throbbing? Probably. So I'm going to try and get a dentist appointment in the next week or two. Healthcare isn't really that bad here, so a lot of the things that you get is subsidized by the NHS. And, I gotta take that chaos. You guys know I love the chaos. Don't know why I came in here, though. Can I afford chaos? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be so good. I hate Mask of Infamy, and there's nothing better. I love them beating the crap out of him. I don't know if I'll have enough for the chaos. Yeah, I will. Awesome. I want to check the devil room first, though. Oh, look at that. That's hilarious. Alright. I want to take Chaos because I think it means that I can also reroll into... There's another lump of coal. Does it stack? Probably not. Probably not. What was I going to say? Yeah, so dental care isn't really that bad here. I really feel for you Americans because honestly, I heard it was like insanely expensive even to get like a tooth removed. And that sucks, man. Like, nobody should have to suffer. Nobody should have to actually forego their health in order to pay for shit. And that's one thing I really like about the UK, the NHS. Obviously, there's privatized health, but for the majority of people, like, the price of healthcare is just really unaffordable. And even though, like, majority of the year, I don't personally use the NHS, I pay taxes for it. I'm happy to contribute money to a system where the money is actually going to people who actually need it, you know, like less... See, I don't mind paying tax. I'm self-employed, so I pay a shitload of tax. Compared to, you know, an employed person, but... well, I don't really pay a shitload of tax, but, you know, like a substantial portion of my income goes to paying tax. But I kind of wish there was a way I could control where my tax went. Like, you know, like if money went to a certain part of the country, or if money went to like a certain, you know, like you could say, here, I want my tax to help children, underprivileged children, or whatever, or I want my tax to help people who are struggling with addiction or something, you know. So that'd be pretty cool, but obviously that really can't work because then, you know, if people wanted to do this or that, and what will happen if someone, some sector doesn't really get chosen by anyone. So I really feel for people who earn a lot of money, though. I know, how can you do that? But like, after a certain threshold, you get like half of your money taken. I'm not that rich, I really don't earn that much from my job, but enough to get by, if you get me. But it's fun. And it isn't about money, it's about the character you build. I really like that about my job, the discipline you have to do. A lot of discipline required to do YouTube, having to get up schedule, videos, recordings, you're your own boss, self-motivated. That's really one of the key things I've taken away. I used to be paranoid in case, So my biggest paranoia was, because I'm doing self-employment, sad bumps. Because I'm self-employed, I was kind of paranoid about how a future employer would see that. I was kind of thinking, if I've taken a few years to be self-employed, is that experience going to be useless in the eyes of an employer? Because, I'm by trade, I'm a programmer. That's what I went and I was trained for at school, and it's what I've basically been teaching myself the past couple of years, and it's what I'd go into if I didn't have YouTube. But YouTube isn't really a field related to programming. I'm still programming in my spare time. You guys know I'm doing my habit tracker. My ideal, I'm breakfasting right now, and that isn't good because Hey. Right, I'm gonna try and chaos in the guppy. Guppy. No. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I want some guppy. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. Oh, damn it. I'm not on the shop yet. That's good, because I can. If I get guppy, it means I can reroll without the fear of, Ooh, interesting. Let's try this one out. Hey, Lemeo. That's awesome. It's gonna give me really low health, but it'll be a challenge. What am I talking about? Yeah, self-employment. So, like, I was kind of paranoid because, it isn't really in a field related to, but I look at all the shit I've learned over the years, man, like just being self-motivated and trying to organize my schedule and really just, like all the skills and all the sort of character traits I've harvested through being self-employed. It's awesome, man. Like, I've got to travel the world, I've got to be independent, I've got to do a lot of things, and sometimes I get really jealous of my friends who are working jobs because they're earning a decent bit of cash, and also they're really building career capital, but at the same time, not to sound too not pedantic, but too like stereotypical YOLO, right? I always say to myself, like, when would I ever get the chance to do this again? And even if it does all fall down in the next few years, I've got to do something that basically like 0.00001% of the population of the world get to do. So pretty much play games and be entertaining for a living. So you gotta see where those benefits lie. Okay, give me the guppy. It would be so easy to just chill, wouldn't it, in this situation? Because look at the damage I'm doing at this point with the guppy. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay at this build, but I'll change from guppy to whoever at the end just to see what we would have got. Oh, but yeah, I'm working on my Habbo website. I was talking about that. So it's basically a website that is, it's kind of dedicated to becoming a better person. My ideal, so basically it's going to be like a social media website where you can track habits. You can encourage other people, or you can, look at other people if they have their things set to public or private. But the big thing, that Crown Light's pretty tempting to take. But again, I want to keep my coins. I just want to see what comes up. Holy Mantle's also a pretty good one. I want to see what else comes up, though. I'm not going to take any. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to take this. Thank you. I'm breakfasting. Yeah, you're starting to get endgame when you're breakfasting. That's not a homing shot, is it? Is that homing shots? Man, that lazy worm thing, I didn't even notice doing. It's crap. But my ideal thing, like, you guys ever play Farmville? I know that sounds stupid as hell, but if you ever played Farmville, right? This is what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like, for every day, it's kind of like Habit RPG in a way. Habit RPG is a similar site where you level up your character and stuff, but I wanted to combine the elements of Habit RPG and Farmville, so if you, who am I trying to fight here? Oh. Every day you track a habit, you get a certain amount of coins, and then with the coins you can build a garden, and you can buy like seeds, or you can buy fences or furniture, and it could be like a JavaScript front end where, not JavaScript, but like not Flash, I guess HTML5 I'd probably build it with. The front end, I'm gonna buy some breakfast, because I do not have faith in my ability. And basically, for every habit you build, or for every day you do your habit, you get money, and the money can be used to buy a garden. You can build your garden, you can buy plants and stuff, and you can buy animals, and basically your garden's meant to be like a symbolization of you. It's meant to be everything you've done. So like if you're trying to be a programmer, you can buy computers, and you can think of like Habbo Hotel where you could decorate rooms. You can buy like you know, you can buy virtual computers if you get me, just to decorate, and you decorate your room with all the money you get. And, you know, you go into some guy's room and he has like loads of shit, and you're like, oh, this guy must be really disciplined. You know, of course you can cheat. You know, you could fake your habits and say, look, I did this, and this, and you get all free coins. But ultimately, like, if you want to become a better person, you got to face yourself in the mirror. So people can cheat if they want, but I really don't want that. I need the health at this point, to be honest. So it's kind of like, initially I was just gonna, solar penny would be pretty good actually. So hopefully that should be live in the next couple of months. I'm using C#, ASP.NET, Entity Framework, JavaScript, jQuery, AngularJS, and Node.js. I'm probably gonna need to use something else for the front end, because I'm pretty bad at graphics programming. Awesome, let's go. That's like doing no damage, man. Whoa! Like half my shit popped out. Yeah, I could probably die here. This is not good. I better reroll. Oh crap. The fact that I have the fact that I've managed to kill the greed so quick is not good, because that is obviously ending up making Mega Greed, his health is going to be so high. So basically his health stacks off how fast you can kill the greed battle. And that's good and bad in a way, because basically it means now whatever I reroll into is going to be freaking tough. Damn it. Should I reroll now? Yeah, why not? It'll be funny. Well, look at that. I got like the shittest thing ever. Is his damage even going down? His damage isn't even going down, man. Look, I rerolled into the crap of stuff. I must have rerolled in the breakfast. I gotta rely on this guppy to bring me here. I really do. Yeah, I'm getting smacked. I think I've got fanny pack though, so I'm dropping lots of stuff, which is good. But yeah, we should be able to do this. That was a good reroll there at the end. It actually saved me. The fact there's charge buddies with me, it's pretty good, because I can reroll again. Although I assume I can reroll in the breakfast if I reroll. Thank you, Guppy, for saving me. Ah, no, give me that 10 cents, give me that 10 cents! Infested! Am I number one-ing? Oh, my money, my money! No! I'm like Bruce Brocktrotter from Matilda! Keep on going, power. No! My money! I'm like Scrooge McDuck, really am. This is awful. I'm losing everything I had or I'm once loved. Well, the fact that I actually bombed that guy, though, is probably my own fault, though. I didn't even know what to do. Alright, let's go. Finish this guy off. Let's reroll again. I'm conjoined. My damage is pretty... Oh my goodness. What the... Why couldn't I have this before? This is sick. Although I can't even turn. Oh, I've got... I can't even stop firing, guys. I don't know. Oh my gosh, 2 coins into it, it jams. This is the downfall of getting, you know, Eden. There you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that run. A little bit of story time with Pyro on how he broke bones in his body, what his website he's making, and how he has to get his mouth sliced open pretty soon. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.